There we go. Phoebe, say hi. Oh, I know. Hi, everyone. Welcome to Sugar Glider Diaries. I'm Kimberly. Today, we're going to be talking about the importance of sugar glider health awareness and consciousness when you are trying to be the best sugar glider owners you can be, or sugar glider parents, owners, I don't know. Whatever your preference is there. So a company reached out to me. I actually know the owners of this company, and I've met them personally, and they're just really great breeders, great people. They live in kind of my general area, so I've met them. But they reached out to me and actually had already seen that they were doing this, and so I was hoping that maybe we could work together. But they said, hey, can I send you this sugar glider medical care pack that we've been trying to put together, and just have you spotlight it on your YouTube channel? And I was like, yes, I would love that. So I'm not getting paid to do this promotion by any means, but they did send me a free product. I also have a link in the description of this video. If you want to buy one of these, you'll get a discount. But again, it's not really a sponsorship per se. It's just a free product featuring. Just as like a little sneak peek. We'll go over this and unpack the whole thing. I actually haven't opened this yet, so this is going to be kind of like an unboxing, but how cute and efficient is that? I love the look of it. So just so you know, if you're a brand new sugar glider owner, typically I have a lot of brand new owners that watch my videos, and really their main concern is going to be about bonding and what kind of cage items to get, what kind of cage to get, things like that. And the whole health issue part of it is really not as talked about, or something that really new owners are thinking a whole lot about, because typically they have baby sugar gliders. You kind of in your mind think like, oh, that happens to other people, but it's not going to happen to me. And I just wanted to give you a little synopsis before we go into this pack of some of the things that we have experienced as having gliders for 6 or 7 years now. And we have had a couple of glider deaths. We've had some medical issues. And so I guess what I want to just kind of, the message of this video is it's better to be prepared. And really, if you're in this for the long haul with these gliders, it's not really a matter of if you're going to experience some sort of medical thing, it's a matter of when. Now, of course, there's the rare exception where somebody has a couple of gliders and they live their whole life and they never need any specialized medical care, they never have a medical emergency. But really, if you're a responsible owner, your gliders should be getting seen by a vet, especially when they get older. There's really no way to go through a whole sugar glider lifespan and never have any need for any of this information or any of these supplies. And it's better to be prepared and not need it for at least for a while than to be in crisis. Well, usually medical things with gliders take you by surprise. There are ways to be proactive, obviously doing annual checkups with your gliders. If you know that they have some sort of medical condition, getting on a regular vet schedule instead of waiting until that condition rears its ugly head and then making an appointment, kind of being proactive. But at the end of the day, something's gonna happen. Hopefully not anything horrific, but it's better to be prepared, over-prepared and not ever need this stuff than to be under-prepared and overwhelmed. So before we open up the medical pack, Bruce and I are gonna tell you about a new thing I'm gonna do with my videos, and that is to talk about 2 of my favorite Amazon things, one sugar glider thing and one just life thing. And I will have an affiliate link in the description for you are a pain of an assistant. You're not really helping to feature the product. Thank you very much. Okay, please hold this. Hold. This is actually like a little back of the door hanger. And actually, what I use it for is to put, you're not very helpful. What I use it for is to hang bracelets on for Pika because she's a tail carrier. So I'll hang little bracelets on all of these, and then it fits great in between the bars. I have a double crenation, so it has the horizontal bars, and it fits in there, and then she'll loop her little tail around and carry them back to the pouch. So this is a super inexpensive, it comes in a 2-pack, and you just put the little plastic bracelets on here, and it's a super easy reset toy. So that link is in the description. Not sponsored, it's just an affiliate link. So Amazon, if you get this, if you check out within the next 24 hours after putting it in your cart for any of my Amazon affiliate links, they have to give me a small percentage, but you don't pay anything extra. So it's just a way to support the channel and to get some cool stuff. Also, before we get into the main point of this video, I'll probably talk about this in multiple videos because it's one of my favorite things. It's a dry shampoo powder. So it has a little powder puff thing, and you just dab it. I already did it this morning, so I don't want to do more, but you dab it on like your roots and then let it sit and then blend it in. It's like the dry shampoo spray, except for it doesn't have all that nasty stuff that you get when you spray the aerosolized stuff, you know, it's just a powder. And I have really, really oily skin and hair, and this stuff works so, so good. Let's open up this pack. Okay, so it's really nice because you can hang it somewhere. Ooh. So this is what it looks like when it's all opened up. Wow, this is so cool. Okay. Oh, and each of these pouches is also Velcroed on, so you can remove individual pouches. So we'll do that. So this is the top pouch. Wow, this is very, very thorough. This is awesome. So there's like some ace bandage stuff, some just cotton pads, some little scissors for your ace bandage thing. Oh boy, what is this? Oh, there's a powder. I'm guessing this is what you use to stop bleeding. If you cut the glider's nail too short and it starts bleeding, you can dip it in this. Oh, just some like a little package of Kleenexes. Wow, this is way more intense than I thought it was gonna be. This is very great. A bunch of Q-tips in a little sealed package. I don't know what these are, but these look important. These are used to help feed rejected joeys and administer meds. Tape. Non-woven sponges. Sterile, disposable sponges. Little nail files. Fingernail trimmers. So this is basically, these are the things that you would need for just trimming your glider's nails. Little tweezers. 2 different kinds of tweezers. Okay, this is the most thorough already. This is the most thorough medical pack I've ever seen. And the other thing that I know is great about this company is if you had something you're like, I'm not sure what this is supposed to be used for, I know that they would be really good about letting you know, giving you instructions, explaining what something's used for. So since the recording of this video, they actually provide a really detailed list of all the supplies and what each supply is used for, as well as directions on the e-collar and their contact information if you had more detailed questions. Okay, so that's the first bag. And then the second one looks like a bunch of different kinds of e-collars, which you guys, I don't know how many times I've seen people in emergency situations need an e-jacket or an e-collar. So like your glider gets a wound, and what gliders will do when they get injured is they will pick at the wound. So say they just get like a little cut, or they get in kind of a scuffle with each other over a piece of food, injure themselves somehow, like scratch themselves, and it starts to get kind of where it's hurting them. They will pick at it and pick at it to the point where they will actually make an open wound, and then you actually really need medical intervention. Also, if a glider has some sort of surgery or something like that, or they have an abscess that has to get drained, oftentimes they will need to have an e-collar. So this is a bunch of different types of e-collars and e-jackets. So this one is like a little styrofoam thing, and then you put it on, and I'm guessing then what you would do is take some of that tape and tape it. So depending on, so like it would be, you know, anyway, that's really genius. There's also, and these are like all the different methods that I've seen people use. Basically, they have like all of them in there, which is so awesome because you never know. Each glider is different. Their size is different. This one is like one of those little, it's like a little, I don't know words for things. It's a little cupcake cup, but it's plastic. I'm sorry, but you just cut like a little thing in it, and then you stick their head through, and then it's like a little e-collar thing. Little e-jacket. I do have one of these. So you put their head through here, here, and then you wrap this around their body, and then you stick their head through here, and then you Velcro it on there. It keeps them, if they have like something on their chest or their abdomen, not on their arm or their leg or their tail, this would help them not get at that spot. Oh, different size. Okay, you guys, this is seriously, like, they did so much work. This is like a small one, a smaller version. So if you have a large glider or a tiny glider, oh my gosh, there's 3 different e-jackets in here, you guys. Holy cow, there's another e-jacket. That's insane. This is a very good deal. These are little fleece blankies. So as you're holding the glider to like give medicine or just trying to secure them in one of these devices, little fleece blankies. Oh my gosh. And another type of e-collar. So this one, you'd put this around the glider's neck, like a little cone. And this is nice and soft, you guys. So this isn't gonna like rub up against their skin and then give them another wound. I've never seen anything this. I have one of these type of e-collars, but nothing this soft. This is amazing. Okay, every glider owner needs to have this kit. Oh, and then these little straws, so you can make like a makeshift splint. So if you think your glider's arm may be broken or something and you need to splint it to get, before you get him to the vet, you put it in here and then wrap the tape around this. You guys, this is craziness. I didn't expect to be this impressed. That's the second one. The third one, what? Okay, so I think this is what you would use if you were able to get your hands on some, okay, so I went to go look for, it came with like a little paper, and of course my family tried to organize my life and they threw it away. There's a solution that you can get from a vet. You're gonna give the gliders, if they're dehydrated and you need to give them an injection of fluid under the skin to rehydrate them. I think that's what these are for. And then you just need the solution, I think. These I'm very familiar with. This is for giving oral medication. So it's a bunch of those, and you definitely need a certain size because the amount of medication they're gonna get is so tiny. So these are special syringes for that. Alcohol prep pads. If you're gonna give sub-Q fluids, if you were trained on how to do that by your vet, which most vets will teach you how to do that if you ask, you could use these alcohol pads. You clean off the area before you use, so that's what these are for. This is a warming pack. So a lot of times gliders, when they're in crisis, body temperature has dipped down and they just need to be warmed up. So a lot of people will tell you to put them like close to your skin, wrap them up, make sure they're nice and warm. This is a warming pack. So obviously be careful that they don't get too hot with this, and it's not something that would be unsupervised, but in an emergency situation, this would be something that would warm them up even faster than your skin. That's amazing. Oh, and gloves. So if you were gonna give sub-Q fluids, there's gloves for that. Oh, and there's like a little, one of these types of things too. I've never used one of these for gliders before, but I'm sure there is a very good purpose for that. Oh, there's 2 of them. Oh, okay, so there's some honey sticks. So sometimes gliders, if they're acting lethargic, they need like their blood sugar dipped down. So the main thing is to like get them hydrated and get their blood sugar up and get them warmed. So these are little honey sticks. So that's perfect. So these are little, you tear these off and they have sodium chloride solution, something that was mentioned on that piece of paper that my family threw away. Anywho, oh, so antibiotic ointment. Triple antibiotic ointment can go on wounds. The lubrication jelly is for preventing necrotic penis issues or for treating it until you can see a vet. I've never had to use this, but I think what you use this for is when a male glider's little peepee, if they get stuck out and it stays out, it can actually dry up and shrivel up and become necrotic. So I think you're supposed to put this on there to kind of help keep it moist until you can get them to the vet, or sometimes it'll help it go back in. Oh, and there's also lubrication jelly. So I'm guessing that's what you use that for. If not, yeah, one of those you use for that. Chloride towelettes, antiseptic sterile towelette, Germex for your hands, hand sanitizer, and pet gel. Okay, I don't know what that is also used for. This is a probiotic gel. So if you're giving antibiotic medications or you suspect issues with the gastrointestinal system, this will help populate the gut flora with healthy bacteria. And then this is if they have like a wound, like an open wound that they're not getting at, they're not messing with it. Like you have them in their little e-jacket or their e-collar and they're not messing with the wound, but you want to just be cleaning it and have it heal properly. You spray it with this veterinarian spray. I think that's how you say it. So that was in the final pack. So there's some things in here that even I don't know exactly what they're used for, obviously. So that's how thorough this package is. So yes, I would definitely recommend getting this. Definitely use the coupon code that's in the description and comment any questions and I will see if I can get the creator of this pack to answer that. That's amazing, you guys. It is so well done. I hope they are super successful with this. This is so well thought out. Thanks for watching me stumble through that. And I will talk to you soon. Bye. I didn't explain it very well, but it's not, it's or not a cuticle. I think, don't quote me. I think that's what you would do. What's it called? Not clean area. Rewind that. If you were going to give sub-Q fluids, my brain, Vetterson, so professional of me. Okay, any hoots. You asked me to do this reveal and I hope you knew what you were getting. Okay, anyway, so professional.